Okay, so in this race here, I'm going to be trading a very short price favorite. And this here is a very simple trade because when you have a very small field and you have a very short price favorite, it usually means that it's very easy to trade the second favorite who's at a higher price. So you can see here the second favorite is at 11.5 and I've entered there for a £50 stake, because the chances are that the favourite, which is currently at 1.18, right? Chances are it's going to drift, okay? Because when a horse is that low, the price is so short, then the likelihood is that it's going to drift out one or two points. And because the field is so very small, and because the favourite is so short, it means that it has a very fast and drastic impact on the second horse. As you can see here, the minute the favourite drifts out, even just one tick, it has a direct impact straight away on the second favourite, right? So you can see now my trade is in green and it's about to cross the 10 mark there. And for me now, this here becomes a very low risk trade because of the fact that on the favourite itself, because the price is so low, it's always going to be more beneficial for people to lay it than to back it. Okay, in terms of a trading point of view, anyway. And so at this point here, I'm just going to sit and wait because I know that my trade is secure, and I'm probably going to try and exit. I think probably about 9.8. It may come down further, but this stage here, I'm quite happy to be patient and wait, because you can see here, I'm now entering at £100 stake there, and you can see that the potential loss there is only £17.80. Okay, so that's the beauty there, where you can use larger stakes when you're trading a low price favorite, because the actual liability is so small, which is why you can see the amounts being traded are like the 10,000 here, 5,000 there, 2,000 there, 5,000 there, huge, right? Because obviously whoever's trading, they have to trade very big amounts in order to be able to earn any money. As you can see there, by me trading in and out there with a £100 stake, which should get matched any second now, I'm only getting 83 pence. Okay, so there you can see why people are trading with £1,000 stakes, because otherwise they just don't earn anything, right? So as the market here continues to sort of develop, right, you can see that I can now potentially start scalping here at the top of the range of the second favourite, because you can see it does certainly feel like the favourite is about to drift out. Also, you can see there's a huge stake there, £10,000 sitting at 1.18. But you can see here now that my horse, the second favourite here, is now starting to come back in again, and it certainly does look like it's going to hit at 9.8. So I'm going to get out there or position myself ahead of the queue there. My assumption is it's probably going to come down further. It's probably going to come down to like 9.4, 9.2, something like that, depending on what happens to the favourite. But because you can see on the 1.18 on the favourite, there's £10,000 sitting there, and that's going to, assuming it stays there, that's going to act like a huge brick wall. So that's going to stick there for quite some time. So I'm quite confident that the second favourite is going to stick around there. Oh, there we go. See, both straight through, straight down 9.2, right? And whether it's going to stay there or not, we'll see, right? But I'll remove the £25 stakes there, and you can see now it's bounced back up again to tens. And you can see the volume on the favourite is quite huge, right? It's substantial. So this here, guys, these kind of trades are very simple because of the fact that the favourite has such a low price. It means that these are very easy to read because you can see a clear connection between the favourite and the second favourite because they're the ones that are the sort of the closest priced, as it were. And that makes a very simple trade. It can be very erratic, but because you know that the chances are the favourite is going to be on the lay side instead of the back side, because it's such a short price. It means you have that little bit of an edge there. So you can see now I've greened up here for a £9 profit. I could have let it go in play, and I had an £86 profit on the second, or free bet. But I'm just going to leave it here and move on to the next race, because I'm in £9 profit. That's good enough for me. I'm quite happy now to move on to the next race. But you can see here, guys, these short price favourites are quite easy to trade because of this direct correlation between the favourite and the second favourite. Okay, so I'll now move on to the next race.